Good morning. Can you see and hear me okay? I'm not sure what's happening with Facebook this morning. I did notice last night that it said some API, I can't quite remember the letters, the connection had expired, and I thought, I have no idea what to do about that. And I'm not disturbing Shaki Bazaar on a holiday, and I'm not disturbing anybody in the evening of a final in the England game. I thought, I'll see what happens in the morning. And this morning it's exactly the same. So I thought, we'll all just have to be on YouTube and see if anybody else knows how to sort that one. So I hope you're well. I did watch the England game. I had it on in the background, but I was kind of reading at the same time because it didn't quite capture me enough to just watch football, I have to admit. And then I fell asleep. So I woke up with my daughter telling me that we'd lost to penalties, which I was a bit disappointed actually, because I find penalties quite exciting. And then my son's just woke up this morning, who fell asleep as well, going, what happened? So I did hear fireworks, though, that my neighbours obviously thought, well, we've bought the fireworks, we might as well just use them. Unless they're just celebrating we got that far. Good morning, Jenny. And good morning, Helen. Oh, at least we've got some people here on YouTube. So I hope we're all well. I've had a lovely relaxing weekend, a lovely birthday weekend for my friend's birthday yesterday. We went off to a hotel and had afternoon tea and a spa day. So I do feel very, very relaxed and very nourished. It'd be quite nice to do that every weekend. Good morning, Rose. So we'll just wait another minute just to allow people just to arrive. Good morning, Stuart. But practice-wise, I'm quite enjoying the symbolism of the white lotus flower. And I think it's to do with the fact that I keep imagining this stem being quite upright. So then it kind of works in terms of a kind of upright posture in meditation, but also off the cushion, kind of outside of meditation. I'm quite enjoying it in terms of thinking about when I'm kind of skillful, unskillful, when other people are, or any kind of negative mental states, and thinking that there's only a kind of a little bit of flexibility in the stem of the lotus flower without it snapping, so not to get too pulled around by the worldly winds. So I'm quite liking that. And also the petals of the lotus flower, because they're obviously hugely symbolic in Buddhism, but they have a particular structure on the petals, so that all the water and the mud just kind of rolls off. Nothing sticks to those petals. So I keep thinking of that as well, of things, just thinking, oh yeah, just let it go, just let that kind of run off. And it feels a lot clearer, because we can kind of identify things, can't we? And then think it defines who we are, and we don't really want to be like that or experience that and resist and pull. And I just think, no, just let that kind of run off, let it go. So I'm quite liking that upright symbolism of the white lotus flower. And white obviously is very kind of pure, so it's kind of cleansing all of the time. I've just, well, let's just have another go at that. And yeah, so that's kind of where I am, thinking about white lotus flowers. Good morning, Lynn. So it's 7 o'clock. So do get into whichever posture is going to serve you this morning, whether you want to lie down or you're still lying down, you've not quite got out of bed yet, which is great. Or maybe you're in your comfortable chair or your meditation posture, whichever serves you. And I'll start as usual with a poem. I've got a poem this morning by David White called Sometimes, which I have read before, but not for a little while. So do close your eyes or just lower your gaze when you're ready. Sometimes. Sometimes if you move carefully through the forest, breathing like the ones in the old stories, who could cross a shimmering bed of leaves without a sound, you come to a place whose only task is to trouble you with tiny but frightening requests, conceived out of nowhere, but in this place beginning to lead everywhere. Requests to stop what you are doing right now and to stop what you are becoming while you do it. Questions that can make or unmake a life. Questions that have patiently waited for you. Questions that have no right to go away. body awareness meditation. So just taking a few deeper breaths just to help us arrive. Just setting an intention just to be present and aware and relaxed. Just making any adjustments to your posture so you're as comfortable as you can be. And then just on one of your in-breaths, just follow your breath down into the body, just so you can turn your attention inwards to what's happening in your experience. And just ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? Staying with the heart center for a few minutes just to notice what feelings and emotions are resting there this morning. And we're going to start in a different place at the crown of the head. So just taking your attention to the crown of the head. If you're sat up, that'll reach up to the blue sky. If you're lying down, then just become aware of the space around your head. The symbolism of the blue sky, which represents the blue sky mind, that sense of having an open, spacious mind. It's not tight or contracted, lost in thought. But just begin by evoking that quality of the spaciousness around the head, where we can just move any thoughts to the background. And just notice any tingling sensations over the scalp and head. As we tune into our experience of the body. And just begin by softening any frowning of the brow. Imaginatively sliding the eyebrows apart and softening the temples. You don't need to be troubled by anything right now. You can just stop. No need for thoughts or planning. You can just put all of that down. Just let all of that go. Just allowing the eyes to just be soft behind the eyelids. If our eyes are closed, just noticing any shades, patterns, any colours coming in. And just allowing the cheeks to be soft. The jaw unclenched, tongue soft in the palate. And just notice the sensations as the breath comes in through the nostrils. And just taking your attention down your throat and just into your chest area. And just here, just take your shoulders back, just opening out the chest area. Maybe just taking a few deeper breaths just to fill up the lungs, expand the space. And then just slightly moving down to the heart center again, just to rest on how we're feeling right now. Can we just have a sense of connection with each other practicing this morning? Just bringing each other to mind as we breathe in. And just really notice how that opens our hearts. Creates a sense of spaciousness across the chest and heart center. Just allow the soft rhythm of the breath to just soothe, relax the body. So we just become really present to our experience. So just begin to slowly sweep your awareness down your arms, just noticing the energetic vibrational qualities of sensations. And just slowly move your awareness into your hands. Just notice the palms of the hands. And the top of the hands. Just unclenching any gripping. Maybe just even turning the hands over. The palms of the hands are facing upwards. Just so we have that posture of open hands of generosity. Just notice what effect that has. Just notice the sensations in each of the fingers. Maybe tingling. Just that sense of warmth. we can slowly move our awareness back up the arms to the shoulders. Place our awareness to the back of the body, just sliding the shoulder blades down. And just take your awareness to the top of the back. Just making any subtle adjustments to the posture. Elongate your neck, tucking your chin in slightly. And just taking your awareness down to the mid-back. And just try and have a 360-degree awareness of the body, so bringing to mind or just noticing the sensations both in the front and the back of the body. The mid-back would take us to the heart center in the front of the body. But we can also experience our heart center right through to the back of our body. We have the phrase of being stabbed in the heart, and actually if we're hurting, we experience it both in the front and right the way through to the back. Just as any pleasant sensations of our heart center, we can feel right the way through. So just bringing our awareness of both the front and the back of the body can really just create more awareness of this 360-degree focus of how we're experiencing our body and the sensations. So just then moving their awareness down to the lower back. And then just using the breath to just take in the whole of the back. Using the in-breath to just sweep and glide down the whole of the spine. Taking in the natural curve of the spine. And just making any subtle adjustments with the posture if you're sat upright. We can just keep doing throughout the meditation, fine-tuning our posture, fine-tuning any effort, not too much effort, not too relaxed so we're drifting. Constantly trying to just create a sense of balance. We're just physically poised in the middle of experience. We're just moving our awareness back to the front of the body and into the belly. Just softening the belly and just allowing it to be as full and round as it is. Breathing in and out through the belly. And just keep pulling your awareness down into the belly if it seems to pop back up to your head or other places in the body. Just use your breath to just take your awareness back down to your lower belly. Just take your awareness just to the place just beneath the navel, the center of the body. And just see if we can just reside there where it's still and we can feel anchored. Just unhooking any thoughts and just keep returning to the belly. And we can just remain there as long as we wish. And just really enjoy any feelings of stillness and spaciousness. And then when you feel ready, just move your awareness out to your pelvic area, your hips, sitting bones, those places of contact, the ground or the floor. Just really notice the sensations here. Sensations as we just touch whatever we're sitting or lying on. Just really notice a sense of weight. And just take another deeper breath here. Just really give up your weight to gravity. Really trust in what you're sat or lying on, that you can really just let go. Just really evoke the grounds beneath. That we can just trust in and just rely upon to just let go. And just stop. Just allow ourselves this time to not be pushed or pulled by our own minds or expectations of other people. Just stop, rest, let go. And just taking your awareness down into the strong muscles of the thighs, can keep letting go in the legs, any tensing or holding. Taking our awareness down to our knees, our calves, our ankles, the top of the feet, the soles of the feet. Just noticing the similar sensations of the hands and the fingers. Just notice their energetic, tingling quality. The soles of the feet and the toes. And we can even just imaginatively take a breath up through our feet, up through the legs and into our bodies. Just taking in energy from the earth. Just feel alive and present and aware. Then just pan back your awareness to just take in the whole of the breathing body. Whole of this changing sensations of the body. The sensations of the effects of the breathing body. And just really notice any change from the beginning of the meditation in terms of any sense of relaxation or calm in the body and mind. And just mark it, just notice. So we can just return to this at any point in the day. Present moment awareness is available to us at any point. All we need to do is stop, turn our attention inwards to the body and the breath. Just unhook from the mind and just not add anything to the experience at all. Just simply be with whatever's arising in experience. Not trying to add anything, not trying to take anything away. Just being with what's actually happening here and now. With the body, the breath, the sensations. Just not what we think should be happening, or what we think might be happening. Just out of the thinking mind and into the body, to what's really happening. Sensations arise, they pass, changing sensations arise again. Our actual experience is so simple. and we make it so complicated. Our thinking mind makes it so complicated, trying to lead the show. It's just thoughts about experience, thoughts that we're putting on top of experience. It's not what's actually happening. So just for the last few minutes, just really let go of any effort. Just relax with your posture. Just noticing any sounds. Just really being with both your internal experience of the body and your external experience of what's coming in through the senses. And just sitting with it all in experience. Just remembering that the breath is inherently kind if there's anything difficult. Sometimes, by David White. Sometimes, if you move carefully through the forest, breathing like the ones in the old stories, who could cross a shimmering bed of leaves without a sound, you come to a place whose only task is to trouble you with tiny but frightening requests, conceived out of nowhere, but in this place beginning to lead everywhere. Requests to stop what you are doing right now and to stop what you are becoming while you do it. Questions that can make or unmake a life. Questions that have patiently waited for you. Questions that have no right to go away. So do sit on if that's available to you and what you'd like to do. And just good morning to Lynn and Philippa, Anne-Marie and Graham, who joined just as we began. So I hope you found the meditation helpful, and do have a lovely, lovely day. And I will see some of you at Sangonite on Wednesday evening, which will be lovely. So do take care, and I hope to see you next week. And I will let the others know what's happening with Facebook. So we might be again on YouTube tomorrow, so just look out for any posts and we'll let you know what's happening so we can still practice together in some way. Okay, take care. Lots of love, everyone. Bye for now.